Hey guys, it's Friday. I came out to do this a day early, because we're supposed to get a bunch of rain on the weekend, and I've got a few chores I'd like to get done, so I thought I'd do this. I just got done cutting the grass, so there's a nice smell in the air. But figured we'd do a hydro update. Things are kind of winding down. We've been pulling lots of cucumbers off of the hydro and the dirt, starting to pull tomatoes, washing them and then freezing them, and then when we get 4 or 5 large Ziploc bags full, then we'll look at canning them and making some salsas and that sort of thing. The deep water culture, I've been plucking things out of it. It's kind of gone to seed now, and which is all right, because I'm gonna dump everything out of the bed and look at getting it set up in the garage for the winter, and try growing some lettuce in the garage. So we'll hopefully see how that goes. Be pretty cool to get some nice lettuce come January, February. So let's have a look at it. So like I said, the deep water is looking really rough. Everything's kind of gone to seed. The Swiss chard is still doing really well. I've been cutting that quite often and just giving it to the chickens. I'm really amazed at how well it's been doing in here. The mustard greens I cut down the other day, gave those to the chickens. They didn't really touch it. The lettuce I hacked off, and you can see there's another little sprout trying to grow. The arugula's kind of gone to seed, so it's pretty much done. The tomatoes, I guess, got too heavy for my little trellis system, and it fell right over. So I'll have to fix that up. I'll probably do that when the video is done. It doesn't look like there's any damage done to the stalks. They fell over, so that must have just happened in the last, I don't know, maybe it probably happened because the cucumbers are getting heavy. You can see there's one right down there. So I'm guessing that's what happened. I didn't think it was going to grow as well as it did, or I would have put up a better trellis system and a taller one. So next year, that's what we shall do. I might screw something into the cracks right here between the boards. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick that up or not. But especially for the tomatoes, because they do get so heavy. Cucumbers are still doing really well. The jalapenos are doing really well. There's a really nice green one here, but you can see that there are some more starting. This one's a kind of a late bloomer. It better get going, because time's running out. This pepper plant, I mean, you can see that the peppers are 6-8 inches long. There's all kinds of them. There's probably 8 or 9 of them on there. You can see them down over the back. So just looks like the string broke. Yeah, maybe the string got a bit rotten. I just used like a natural twine, so that'd be my guess. But chickens are out, getting into trouble, playing with the compost, seeing what they can get out of there. The little buggers. Nah, they're pretty cool. I like having them around. But you can see that's the common theme with my tomatoes. They kind of grow up to the top of the cage and then break. So next year there's no cages. I'm just going to get some 2x4s. I'm going to rip them in half, or just buy 2x2s, we'll see, and use them as my trellis supports. But yeah, I got to get in there and get some more tomatoes out. Rotten bottom ones, I've just been tossing them. But there are a lot that don't have the rotten bottom. I think it's like I said, it was just because of that rain, I think, screwed things up. Cucumbers are nuts. I've made pickles like there's no tomorrow, so I've got a buddy coming to clean my roof off. Hopefully in the next little while because I don't like heights. And I'm going to give them a whole whack of cucumbers and a couple dozen eggs, and we'll call that a even trade. Peppers are really slow. I'm not sure if there's anything in this one. There's a flower right up there. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up or not. This one here's got a few small ones, but I think it's out of time now. Still got a cold, so sorry about the sniffling. And this pepper here is not too bad, other than a critter got into it. Looks like some sort of worm. So maybe there's nothing going on there, but the same thing. It's got some more little sprouts and things. So lots of orangish red tomatoes. So I'm gonna get picking those later today. And like I said, we'll put those and wash them and put them in some Ziploc bags and freeze them up. The peas and beans are all done. Still flowering, some of them, but I let everything just go to weed there. Potatoes, you can see that there's just a pile of tomato plants. The potatoes are starting to die back, so probably, well, I probably should do it this weekend or next weekend. We'll see how it goes. There are still some greens, so it's not like they need to come out right now. There's some more tomatoes down in there. The carrots are doing really well. They're really big. They didn't do very well, but the ones we got are really big. You can see the cucumbers still got lots of flowers, and I've got enough cucumbers to make, oh, I could probably supply Bix and Heinz for a few weeks. You know, there's some there, there's there, you know, there's all kinds of them. So that's just a quick look at the garden. Well, that's it for the garden, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Hopefully it's a little sunnier than what they're calling for here. And by all means, hit the subscribe button down below. It's appreciated. And we'll talk later in the week. See you guys.